Hello, crafty friends. This is Lynn the Gift Diva. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming on tonight with a craft fair series project. Y'all, I don't know what's happening, but it's taking me way too long to finish these. Have you all, like in this particular project, I made too many because it was just so much fun to make them. It was weird. So I don't know what's happening. But anyway, here's another one. We'll see what I get. We'll see what I get done between now and October 25th, which is my craft fair. Probably not much, but I have stuff from last year, so I think I'll be okay. So last year I did these beaded pins, and I had some Christmas ones left over and a few extras left over. So I wanted to elevate them because last year I just bought a little stand and I just stuck them all in the stand and sewed them that way, like just the pin. So this year I thought, why don't we elevate? Why don't we raise the bar a little bit? So I got this die from KScraft. It's the pin holder die. I love this thing. You could put anything in here. You could put candy in here. I don't think it's wide enough for a gift card, but it's such a cute little die. It's super easy to put together. I'm not even going to pull out. I use scraps, basically. I use my hunky-dory scraps to make the boxes. So I don't have a paper pad to show you or anything, because I just literally pulled out I've got a big one of those clear pockets that you buy at Hobby Lobby, and it has, well, I have several clear pockets, but two in particular that I pulled out of hunky-dory stuff. And I just went through and used hunky-dory stuff to make this project. And then I went online and on a Canva and I made a few. I started out making a few. I think this is why it took me so long. Y'all, I think too much about things. Do you do that? I think too much about projects. I just, I just don't get in here and just do it and be done. I have to think about it. I have to think about color scheme. It shouldn't really be this hard to do things. But I went on Canva and I made some custom bag toppers because I put it in a bag to go over some of them. And then finally I was like, by the end here, like tonight, like I've been literally working on this for a week. And this is a project that should have not taken me a week to make. And I know I'm rambling, y'all. I'm sorry. I promise you, if you're new here, I'm going to get to it. But it should not have taken me a week to get to this project. But, to get through with this project. But I did make a few bag toppers. And then something in the middle of the night said, Lynn, just finish using your scraps. No one's going to care about the bag topper. They're going to rip it open and take the pin and the candy. I was like, okay, so that's what we did. So I used this, like I said, from KScraft. I went to Target. I really don't shop at Target anymore, but I had 2 gift cards that I was given that I've been trying to use up. And every time I go to use it, I feel like I think they add money because it's never empty, but I finally used it up this time. And so every year they have these milk chocolate dip pretzel rods. They do a Halloween version. I say that lightly because it's just a sprinkle. And then a Christmas version where they do like red and green sprinkles. But I figured that sprinkles are sprinkles, so I can use them. I used it for both. I used them in both the Halloween excuse me, the Halloween design and the Christmas design. They also had a white chocolate one with little eyes that look like mummies. And so I used that in my Halloween ones. Because I did make a few Halloween ones because I had some Halloween focal beads that I forgot that I bought. And so I wanted to get rid of those. So I bought some of those. So I'm going to stop yammering here and I'm just going to show you because I made a ton of these, y'all. I was going to make 12 and then you see, there is more than 12. So I'm going to take this down and show you them. I'm going to run through them really quick and show you what they look like. They did turn out super cute, I will say. But really, it should not have taken this long. So I'm going to show you all the Halloween ones first. So here's the Halloween ones. You've been booed. Isn't that cute? And then I did the little pin. I had witch hats and cauldrons I found. And so I made little pins and here's the little mummy, the little white chocolate one with mummies. And I just used my scraps and leftover pieces from Hunky Dory. I had a Halloween. I didn't even know. Yeah, I forgot I had bought a Halloween pad. Because normally I don't buy Halloween paper because I don't usually do Halloween stuff. But I did. I had a whole pad that hadn't been used. So I just used that on this. This is the Anna Griffin bow. One of her bow dies. So there's that one. And here's the next one. Have a fantastic day. Isn't that cute? And there's the back. And here's this one. Monster Fun. Here's this one. Too cute to spook. Aren't these adorable? Then this one. Stay spooky. And I just used some of the scrap paper to make the bow on that one, with the little cute little spiders on the bottom. And then this one, Happy Haunting, with the little mummy. And I used some of the scrap pieces to make the bow. And there's the back. And then Sending Bugs and Kisses. And then, again, use the paper to decorate it. Really easy. I use the Hunky Dory cardstock pieces to make it. There's a couple that I use KScraft for, but most of them is just Hunky Dory stuff. Okay, so next are teachers. These are the ones I had from last year, and so I'm hoping that new packaging and a new community will sell them. Oh, here's one more Halloween one. To the Boo Crew. That's cute. Okay, so we've got teachers, and I just went into Canva and made this little back topper. Thanks for all you do. And then this is a digital paper from Creative Fabrica. This is a Simon Says stamp, and I can't find it in the mess of my craft room right now, but I stamped it and die cut it. So happy you're my teacher. My pretty little blings and bows. So there's the first one, and this is the second one. These little things here are those little bitty composition notebook cards they had at Hobby Lobby in the teacher section this year, and so I just put those on the front. We greatly appreciate everything you do. Came from that Simon Says stamp set, and then the composition paper came from Creative Fabrica. This again, paper from Creative Fabrica. This is Your Class is My Favorite. That also came from the Simon Says stamp set. You Make Our School Amazing. Again, Creative Fabrica paper. And then the last one, thank you for always doing your best and giving your all. I think I used every stamp in that stamp set. So I thought that was really cute. Next are, let's do the Christmas ones. So here's one, 'Tis the Season. Cute little Gingy from Hobby Lobby. And little gingerbread pin. Aren't those cute? And then my little Merry Christmas back topper. And all these have gingerbread in them, like gingerbread theme. So here's a little gingerbread. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That was from one of my die cut pads from Hunky Dory. And this paper is from a Joann's paper pad. And then this is from a Joann's, last Christmas Joann's paper pad from last year. I'm going to miss Joann's. And then some die cuts from my die cut thing from Hunky Dory. And a cute little pin. And then this one, Just for You. That's a Katie Sue Designs sentiment. And then this is Anna Griffin paper. And then Anna Griffin bows. All of the paper bows are Anna Griffin bows, pretty much. And then I did a few more Christmassy ones. I did this one. I love this pin. These are Chinese, what do they call them? But they're like Chinese New Year, like balloon. They look like the balloon lanterns. And so I made them Christmassy. And then I just added in, I added the Hunky Dory paper. And I just made a bag top. See where I just gave up there at the end and used the scraps to make the bag topper? And so here's this one. This one is a Crafter's Companion paper pad that I found in my stash. Friends take care of each other. That's a Pink Fresh Studio sentiment. And then there's that one. And then this pretty pin, Hope Your Festive Season is Topped with Extra Sprinkles. That is also a hunky-dory paper and pin. See, y'all, I made a ton of these. This one is Someone Special with the cute little... I got this from a shop on Etsy, I think. This pretty little... what is that, y'all? Christmas tree. And then, again, I just used some paper to make... This is Anna Griffin Navy paper. I just used it to make a bag topper. Again, a scrap to make the bag topper. Joy Noel. And that pretty... that's a pretty paper from Hunky Dory. Then we've got this cute little guy. This is, again, a paper topper from Hunky Dory. With the little teacup. With the little mug. And then the little snowman in the mug. I thought that was cute. And then this cute one with the pretty hearts. And then we're almost done, I promise. I did another one with the Chinese lanterns. And then some die cuts from my Hunky Dory die cut pad. These delightful die cuts. I've got 3 pads of those. Trying to use my stuff, y'all. And those are Tim Holtz. And then I've got these 2. This one's like a pink. It was a pink back topper set with a pretty little. I wanted to use my little pearl beads. So that was cute. And then this one with Santa on it. What did you wish for this Christmas? With the little matching pin. So look at that box. So cute. And then, oh, here's the last Christmas one. Especially for you. And this is ballerinas. Thought that was cute. And then because I realized I'd made too many, I only made 2 like general ones. So these are 2. Thank you for being a friend. And then the pin says be kind. And then I just used some of that. This is the Hobby Lobby paper with the bows on it. And then this is also from that bow paper. That's from Hobby Lobby. Everything on here is probably from Hobby Lobby. And then these I got from a shop on Etsy. These little book beads. And then I just decorated it up. So, now that I'm finally done, I can move on to something else. I'm not going to get caught up like I did. I don't have time to get caught up like I did with these. I don't know why these intrigued me so. Maybe because they came together so easy. But I was like, when I was done, I was like, why did you make so many of these? But the good news is, if I don't sell them, I can give them away. I can use them in my office Christmas party as party favors, you know, for prizes, for games and stuff. So that was my logic. That was my rationalization to myself for using. Okay, I'll put these away later. That was my rationalization for, you know, over making. So I hope you liked my little project. We're gonna try. I'm actually out of. I'm not gonna be on this weekend, but I will. I'm gonna try to get in one more video before the weekend. But if not, I'll see. You won't get another video from me until next week probably. But hopefully you liked this project. Let me know what you think. You know I love your comments. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Please forgive the beginning ramblings. Please subscribe because we do lots of fun, crafty things here. And I love your comments, so be sure to leave them below. If you're already a subscriber, you know how much I love you. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, liking, doing all the things you've been doing to make this channel as successful as it has been. I truly value and appreciate each and every one of you. And I will talk to you guys on the other side. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.